Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you are new. Hi everyone, it's me, Dan. I'm a little bit late with this video because I've been working on a page that I really wanted to get done to include in this video. And I've also just been pretty busy and pretty tired. So I've not really been sort of filming and colouring as much as I normally would. However, I am going to do my completed pages video of June 2023, and I've been watching some today where I've not been in work and absolutely been loving them. Found some inspiration creeping in. Already know the next page I'm going to work on and the whip I'm going to get finished this month. I'm going to save them for a little secret for now. But speaking of whips, I do have two that I'm going to show you right now, and I am working on them with you in two separate series. So the first one we have is our desserts. So I've only done two. I am about to do the third one after this video is finished, and I'm going to continue working on them throughout this month. So we're working in Reams of Wonder, and we're doing this little sort of motif page. I don't really know what they're called, these little images, but they're cute. I'm feeling them. I'm quite enjoying doing them like just one at a time and not thinking too much about the whole page. So that's one whip you're getting to see me do, and the other whip is another series that I am doing. I am going to continue to work on it. It is the Pride Flower Squares. I have only managed to get 3 done in the month. My plan was to get them all done. It doesn't matter, I'm going to continue. We've got the green square to do next. Probably going to sit down and do that on Friday night. And we'll get this finished this month. I'm actually really enjoying this colouring with you and trying different things and having really limited colour palettes. So I am using Black Widows on this page, and I will continue to use Black Widows on this page. I just hope I can remember the pencils I was using. It's okay, I'll watch a video back and work it out. So we've got 2 whips in there with 3 whips in there. It's still an ugly mushroom, but we'll deal with that when I feel like it. I like this little page as well. I feel like I want to do this at some point too. But yeah, enjoying just having a little bit of fun in Joanna Basford's Worlds of Wonder. So the whips, you'll continue to see me working on them. You might get a sneak peek of the new page that I'm going to start next because I have a colour tag to fill. So you will see me working on that. Next is a completed page that I actually did in May and completely forgotten all about it. And it's from Coco Wyo's Green Witches. This was a buddy colour with one of my Instagram friends, Brooke, and we did the poison page. So the entirety of this page was based in alcohol marker. Skin was, I want to say Spectrum Noir linen, because I do tend to use that quite often. I think it was. I can't remember. Her was definitely based in Spectrum Noir. And then over the top, I feel like it was Arteza. I think I used Arteza pencils. I absolutely loved them on the hair. So this was very, very pale green, like almost like a lime green, and then I really darkened it up with the pencil, and then it just really made the highlights pop and just give her like this super glossy hair. We've got some gel pen on there, so I just went round. I didn't really know what to do with this poison potion smoke stuff, so I thought I would go complete opposite to what was in the bottle. I went for purples and pinks, so I based the smoke in blue and then shaded in pink and purple randomly just around, and then I just glitter penned, and they were just Arteza glitter pens. they weren't the good ones, they're just like the cheap see-through ones. But they work quite well on this paper and they're really glittery. So we did nails, she got some glitter on nails and the leaf in the potion bottle. And we've got some gold pencil jewel on her like sleeve and dress. I imagine she's wearing a dress. White gel pen on the bottles and the crystals. And a gel pen just on this like funky little pattern in the background because I didn't know what to do with it. But I actually really enjoyed that one. I didn't do anything to the eye, I've just realised. And just a little bit of blush. But yeah, really enjoyed it. That was a fun one. Thanks, Brooke. We do need to do another one in here. I do love this book. But that was Coco Wyo Green Witches. And as I said, that was from May, but I completely forgot to show you. So first page in there. Always makes me happy when you get a book, a page done in a book. Then I treated myself to Mystic Art Mirror's Pretty in Ink PDF book and Fantasy Beauties, I think it's called, because she had a little sale on, so I thought let's just get both. And I wanted to test out markers on the actual inky tattoo because I knew I would be using markers over it. I always use markers on a PDF. I just enjoy it, but I was worried that the ink would smudge. So this was, well, basically I picked up the wrong pen because I was going to use the Ohuhu Pastel. I used an Ohuhu Pastel as a skin tone. It was beautiful and I thought that's what I'd picked up, and then I didn't. And then I absolutely ruined it by grabbing some pencils and butchering it. So this is what I did with this. Got rid and did this instead. Much happier with this one. I definitely used Spectrum Noir linen on this page because it was downstairs, I think, so I must have used it for something else. I think the tattoos show through much clearer. I haven't shaded any of the tattoo, I've just left them as they are. I think on the next PDF that I do, I will shade them. This is the Nina paper. I have based the entire page in alcohol marker, as you can see, and her hair was really pink. It was neon pink. And then I did what I normally do and completely shaded over the entirety and made it purple. So really probably didn't need to base her in pink at all, but I did, and I do kind of like it. Well, I love it actually. I love the purple hair. I tend to always do like a really purple hair. I don't know why, it just seems to be one of them. I can hear a helicopter. If you can hear that, the police helicopter's out. Wings I kept super simple. I just shaded very lightly around the edges. Didn't really want to do anything more to it. I have shaded the necklace with a Spectrum Noir tri-blend in gold, and used those Karin Deco Gel Star Sparkle pens. They are next level glittery. If I can bring it up and try and show you that. And the pencils, I actually used my Color 240s that I got from Temu. And I actually quite like them. I'm going to use them some more and see how they work in different books. Again, just left the tattoos simple. A gel penned her jewellery. Haven't done any shading on the skin whatsoever other than the blush, which actually is another marker. So I didn't use any pencil on the skin apart from her eyes. I just quite like it. I just thought I'd do a nice, quick, simple one. Had some fun. Got to test a new paper. Got to test new pencils. It was just like a fun, testy experiment page, really. So really enjoyed that one. I still need to get something to put my PDFs in because at the minute I am just putting them into a envelope. put that one away so it doesn't get ruined. Then I got another new book. It's a new book to me. It wasn't technically new, it was new-ish. I decided to buy myself Flowerscape in Paradise, which is an odd choice for me because I'll be honest, I do kind of colour flowers quite a lot, but I do get a little bit bored. But I really, really, really liked a lot of the pages in this book. And I haven't marked it because I have just randomly decided that I was going to film. I did I don't know if it's how you say it, but the Protea and the Plumera. And I scanned the QR code, bring you in a little. I scanned the QR code and used the colour reference that brought up. I used polychromos only. You can see a little bit of glitter transfer from the other page, but it does wipe off, so I'm not that fussed. And the way that I did it was, I did this page, I did these flowers. I only used polychromos. I've not used them for absolutely ages, and I loved using them in this book. They were absolutely lovely, layered beautifully. I just really, really enjoyed them. Probably just going to keep using them in here. But this is how I did it. I scanned the QR code, looked at the reference, practiced the reference, then went onto this page and did all of that flower. Then I did the red, and then did all the red, and then did the green, and did all the green. And actually, I quite enjoyed the whole process. I left the vase to last because I didn't really know what to do with it, and I kind of thought, you know what, I imagine it would be like a wooden vase. So I tried to create some kind of wood effect. As a double page, I'm calling it a double page, I'm not doing a background, I'm just keeping it simple. First page done in this book, really, really enjoyed it. It was nice to just layer, to take my time. It's just really, really fun book. The other page in here, I mean, I love this one. I love that it's just kind of here. I think I'd really, really like to do that. I wouldn't do anything, again, background. I'd just keep it quite simple. But I also love, I think it's like this one. It's like the Hanging Succulents. This is on my definite to-do. But yeah, just a lovely book. Again, quite a different... Oh, I love that one. Bit of a different vibe for me, because I do tend to kind of stay away from flowers. I colour them if they're there. I mean, I've got Worlds of Flowers, and I do enjoy that book, but I've not coloured in it for ages. But I just thought, actually, I'm going to get it. And I'm glad I did. So, first page in a brand new book in June, and that was Flowerscape in Paradise by Maggie N. Terrios. Polychromos and the Carrion Decor Gel Star Sparkle pens again. Loved it. And unfortunately, we are on to the last page of the month, which is in my quite possibly all-time favourite colouring book. It is Talesma Forest Kingdom by Hannah Calzon. I wanted to get back into this book because I do love it so much. I love the characters. I create little stories in my head when I'm colouring. But I just tend to go through phases where I colour in it and then I stop and it gets left for ages. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to make a conscious effort to colour in this book. So, on Facebook, in the Facebook group that I run, which is called the Colouring Squad, head over and join if you haven't already. We've decided to do a group colour along every month, so 1 or 2 pages, and we're all going to do it. And we did this month. I've called it a wolf sorceress. I'm not going to lie, it has taken me an absolute age. I have been so slow, like you would not believe. However, I have absolutely loved working on it. I've just grabbed a pencil because I wanted to do something, but I'm doing it in a minute. Background is Neo Colour 2. And then I was going to do another layer of Neo Colour over the top. Don't think I'm going to bother. I think I'm just going to leave it like this. I wanted to kind of create a look of her like casting a spell. So I imagine that this smoke would all be around her. She's in a kind of forest dwelling, so I knew it was going to be like a dark green. And I thought a bright green smoke would be kind of illuminating as she's casting this spell. So that was the first thing I did, obviously with the intention of coming back over it. Then when I finished, I just used a yellow Posca pen and went around like the lighter bits, so it almost kind of looks like the smoke is illuminated, and then just dotted everything else so it looked like she was, I don't know, casting some kind of spell. Then I based her skin in Neo Colour 2 because I do love doing that in these books. And then went over the top with, I've used Prisma actually, I've used Prisma on all of it. The only thing I did base was the background and her skin. Everything else I just coloured in Prismas. They work beautifully in this book, like so smooth. I love colouring gold, so I knew that she was going to be like quite golden, and so was the wolves. I've got some of the Karen Decor Gel star sparkles on there. I've done the stars in it. This is the first time where I've actually attempted to do like a glow. So like I've tried to make the glow of this spell sort of show on her hands, and I think it kind of works. I think I'll keep practicing with different pages and see if I can get that better. But first time doing like fur that looks like fur. I think the only other animal I've done, definitely haven't done one in here, I don't think. I did one in, so I did his ear or his ears, and I didn't really try and make that look furry. I just coloured it. And I did do a cat in the witch's cottage, and I just did the same. I just coloured that. So this was the first time I've tried to kind of make them look a bit fluffy and a little bit like soft. I kind of like it. It still looks very messy to me, and obviously fur is messy, it's not neat and smooth, so that is just throwing me off slightly because I do love this like smooth, almost like polished finish. So this is quite new, but I do like it, and it is actually my favourite page of the month. I just had so much fun, and quite a few people joined in, so it's lovely to see theirs. And we have our next page, which is going to be in here. And if you're interested, I'll give you a sneak peek. I've not even announced it in the group yet. Is these 3 moths or butterflies. We're going to do them just for something different, but I'm thinking it and possibly doing 2 because it's not going to take long, so maybe do this one as well. But yes, that's it. 4 pages this month. Nothing incredibly major colouring wise. I have enjoyed every single page. I've enjoyed trying new things because it has kind of been a month of trying new things. But yeah, let me know in the comments which one you prefer, what's your favourite one of the month. I'm going with this one because I just had fun. I didn't think too much about it, just had fun with it. Let me know in the comments and I will get back to you as always. All I'm going to say is thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone is well. I'm enjoying watching everyone's completed page videos myself. I just need to leave comments. Have fun. Happy colouring. And adios.